Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is MeyAroyo and I teach creative people how to sell their art online. And today's video is something that I originally didn't plan on doing before this month. It wasn't in the original June list that I made for myself, but it's sort of something that I did for myself for my own Instagram account before I published June's schedule. And I decided to do that as a video as well because I was thinking maybe you guys could use that info or use that as inspiration. And what I'm talking about is obviously, from the title of this video, is about my Instagram link in bio. Instagram allows its users to add one link in their entire profile unless you have like 10,000 subscribers and you can put a link in story. That's pretty much what you get. And when you only have one link, it's okay if you have like one website or one thing to refer people to. But what happens if you're selling, for example, print on demand and you have designs on Teecheap and on TeePublic and on Redbubble and Society6? Which link do you put in your bio? Or if you're selling on Etsy, even if you are selling just in one place, let's say you're selling printable planners on Etsy. What if you have a budget planner and a weight loss planner and all of that, and you want to make sure that people go into that link and actually understand where they're going through, sort of go through this funnel, as well as know how to contact you, have a link to your Facebook page, maybe you want to have a link to your Pinterest account, maybe you have a YouTube channel, and you really do want to have more links. And even if you are, again, selling on one platform, let's say you're selling print on demand on Redbubble, wouldn't it be nice that your link would not just be to your Redbubble shop, but to your separate collections or to your individual products? So for example, people can go in directly for home decor or go in directly for women's fashion or for baby items. Just go directly without going into this instant Redbubble link to go into your shop and quickly go lost and not find what they were looking for. As many reasons as you may have to have a link in bio that has several links in it, there are also many different link services. The biggest one of them is Linktree, that basically allows you to connect yourself to Instagram, put in a photo and several links while creating Linktree dash your Instagram username, and you can use that as a link. However, as I'm about to show you when we go to my computer, the options, if you don't pay the money, are quite limited. So for the longest time, I was using Linktree as my main thing, and I felt like I really want to have more. I don't like that my photo is so small. I don't like that it says Linktree at the bottom. And I researched more ways to do it, and I decided to design something using Canva. But this proven to be not the right solution for me either, as I found it somewhat confusing because sometimes when you go into that Linktree and then you click on a link, like to go to my YouTube channel, it will say, "You are now leaving Canva. Are you sure you want to approve it?" And I'm like, what? What is going on here? I have to have a better solution for that. And then I remembered that I'm building websites since the dawn of ages. And I'm like, why do I not just build myself a page with that? Because all you basically need is one page that doesn't have a top, doesn't have a footer, and just has the content that I want. And I can mix it up and I can make my photo on it. And I can also put links to the YouTube videos on it. You know what? Why am I talking? I can just show you. If you go to my Instagram account right now and click on the link in bio, you will see a design that I made around the last days of the month of May using WordPress. I purchased the domain May.com and plan on using it as a website to support this channel. But I also want to have all this information on my Instagram. So I made this design actually using WordPress. I just built a new page and just put in what I wanted to put in. And I think that this design looks way better than the design I made myself using Canva or the design that I had before using Linktree. By the way, if you do want to know how to design your own Canva or Linktree or have a video just about these types of designs, please let me know in the comment section below because, not everyone wants to do WordPress. I want to take you to my computer. I want to show you how I made this link in bio page and also give you some ideas of how you can do the same thing if you're selling print on demand or if you're selling printables. Just sort of give you different types of designs and styles that are not exactly like my own. Because this is built on my website, you will also get a sneak peek into my website, which by the way, you could just go to because it's on and live. And I'm kind of working on it. I hope that I will be done working on it in the next few days while adding blog posts as I go along. I want to make all the videos from this channel into blog posts, which is going to take me quite a while and might push back on my coloring page goals, but that is going to be on the June goals video, like June and July, coming up in July 1st. But what you're here to hear today is about the link in bio. But before we get started with that, sorry guys, 2 small announcements. For those of you who are watching this video as a live premiere, welcome! I love making these live premiere videos, and I am going to try to diversify the hours so anyone from each and every time zone can join in at least once. These live premieres are super fun just because we have this live chat over there where you can ask me questions in real time and I can answer them right away. If you have a question that exceeds 200 tabs for me to answer, please do it in the comment section below and not in the live chat. For those of you who are wondering how I'm able to chat with you guys while talking, that's because I'm not talking right now. And that's because a live premiere is not a live YouTube video. A live premiere is an option made by YouTube for creators like myself who want to upload a pre-recorded, pre-edited video onto YouTube, but for the very first time that it's being watched, we get to watch it together. To make sure not to miss out on live premieres, you can always check my Instagram story at May.Aroyo or check out the Facebook group with a link to that down below or this channel's community tab. The second announcement is about shop review videos. We are having so much more shop review videos this month, reviewing Etsy shops, Redbubble shops, Society 6, Merch by Amazon if you want to show me your designs, reviewing KDP, reviewing pretty much anyone on any platform, Etsy, Shopify, Fine Art America, Art of Wear, whether you're selling print on demand or digital download items. You can go ahead and check out the link in the description for a Google form where you can go in and anonymously submit your shop for review. But enough announcements, let's go to my computer and build together on WordPress a pretty awesome and branding link in bio page for your print on demand or printables journey, or your YouTube channel, now that I'm thinking about it. Welcome to my Instagram, where I share things about my life, I share things about YouTube premieres, I talk about different topics, and basically I talk about many things, which is why I need different links. However, there is only one option to have one link in the bio of your Instagram channel, which is why I was using Linktree. And this is my old Linktree account where I wanted to have the Ask Me Anything form. Yes, it was that old where the Ask Me Anything form was still a thing. There is no Ask Me Anything form anymore. The Ask Me Anything video actually aired already and you can go ahead and check it out. I will leave a link to that down below. There was also a link to my YouTube channel, lifetime 30% off access to Creative Fabrica, a link to Placeit for mockup and t-shirt designs, Canva for 30 days free trial, and my Facebook group. However, this is not really me. I mean, this is a template that I had to choose from these different appearances that were available. I didn't know if I want to pay money for Linktree to be able to do it, mostly because I didn't know yet what I want to do. And everything here seems to have like this pro feature, and it doesn't look good. It still says Linktree at the bottom, and it's not really me. And I was trying to do also something using Canva, and for a while there, this was my link in bio, and it was quite nice. YouTuber and designer, I had all the links that I wanted here, but I kind of felt like I wanted more. And not just that I wanted more, but looking at this, even though I know that I'm a good graphic designer and there are so many styles for Canva. By the way, if you want me to make a separate tutorial about how to make a link in bio using Canva, please let me know. But even though they had all these amazing styles, for me as a person who builds websites for the past, I don't know, 8 years, it felt kind of ridiculous that I don't have my own Linktree just by making my own Linktree. So I made this one using Elementor on my own website, MeyAroyo.com, which is still being built. If you want a sneak peek to that, I'll give you a sneak peek to that right in a few minutes. But what I basically put down here is my name with my branding, with my font, which is Londrina, which is the font that I've been using for the YouTube channel as well. I added links here to it and a photo of me, and then sort of thought about the different things that I want to have here. So I wanted to have a mix of links and also a mix of like YouTube previews for videos. So there is a link to my YouTube channel. There is a link to my PayHip account to donate to the channel, which is this one. And it's sort of like if someone wants to show support. I made a video tutorial about PayHip, about how to use PayHip to sell digital downloads online. And I also opened up a PayHip account for me because I had people coming in and asking me if there is a way to, like contribute to the channel, sort of like a buy me a coffee kind of thing. So I put that in my link in bio as well, in my link in bio design. And then I just embed a video for my YouTube channel, which is the Ask Me Anything video, because I know a lot of people have a lot of different questions about my condition or how I started or what I do for a living. So I thought this would be a good idea. Following that, there's a link to submit your shop for review to the Google form if you want to have your Etsy shop, Redbubble shop, Society6, Shopify store reviewed, whether you're selling print-on-demand or printable items. There is also the same link for Creative Fabrica with the 30% discount that everyone gets from my channel. There is also a link to the Supplier, ThisNew, because I've been promoting them quite well lately. I've been talking about them a lot because I do love their products and their quality. I actually have some orders on their way to me with print-on-demand shoes, as well as other cool things like a tank top and a face mask, and I'll keep you guys updated when they arrive. But I also attached the review that I have made on them for the puzzle and for the thermos bottle, as well as socks and keyring. And down below, there is a link to a Placeit mockup app to open up your free PayHip shop with the video about PayHip. So basically there's a link about something and then the video on it. So again, a link about something and then a video on it, as well as Canva Pro 30 days free trial and the May Tribe Facebook group. And down below, I just put in the Pinterest Redbubble link, like the snapshot of the video, so people can go in, because I know it's one of my best videos. I think it's actually the best videos, with over 7,000 views already. And this thing to make was pretty simple. I made it on my WordPress website, which I am currently building. This is a first preview of it to anyone. I haven't even showed it to my best friend. I currently just designed the main page, so like a little bit info about me, some photos from my life here in Bansko, as well as photos of things that I have designed, and what people can find here, which are the main topics that I'm talking about, which are print-on-demand, selling digital downloads, affiliate marketing, and selling services. And basically I want to make sure that everything from this channel also have, the written word to it. There's going to be a full page of all the resources, everything that I'm using, all the discounts of the channel, even things that I'm not like affiliated with, or you guys get discounts, just, what phone I'm using, what laptop I'm using, where I'm looking into selling, stuff like that. And just the finish of this website. I'm still working on other pages. If you guys want to go ahead and check it out while I'm doing this in the process, it might be fun. But why I brought you here is because I just want to show you how to make your own link in bio. And for that, I'm going to try and make two different designs. First of all, let me go back to the dashboard. So basically what you're doing is that you will go to your WordPress website. You will go on to pages in the dashboard and add a new page. Now, I have an opening of a template right away. I'm going to close it. It's not something that I need. And you will be calling the page links. Since I already have a page called links, I call this one links too. And I'm going to publish this page. And as long as you don't put it in your menu or in any one of your, like your footer, no one's going to be able to see it from your website. And we're going to straightly move on to edit with Elementor. And I don't know if you guys are into WordPress, you haven't seen WordPress before. There are a few tutorials on this channel about how to use WordPress. So if you're building your own website, this is something that you could already do. But if you want more instructions on how to build your own website that are more targeted to you, please let me know in the comment section below. And now, I don't know if you notice it, but when I'm looking at my Elementor here, and I did the mobile view, so let's just go ahead and mobile view this as well. But when I'm looking at this one, there is no like my upper logo, there is no footer, it's just what I put in. And you can make it with your logo as well as with your menu and the footer, or you can go ahead and go to settings of this page and choose page layout to be Elementor Canvas. Elementor Canvas just basically deletes everything, like no header, no footer, no nothing. And I just want to make several ideas. But the first thing that I think you should start with is just by clicking on plus and selecting a square. I like to do everything from a mobile point of view. It will not look good on a desktop, but for me, for the link in bio, I really didn't care if something's going to look good from the computer or not. You can design it to look good on a computer if you want, but this is, again, the link in bio for Instagram. And what I like to do is either start with the image of your logo, which you will just grab an image here. And for example, I have an image of my logo and I will just put it in. Or you can go in and drag a heading, which will be in the font and the color of the website design that you made, because as you can see, this is Londrina again. And you could just write down here, for example, if you are not MeyAroyo, let's say you are a print-on-demand brand and you called yourself Fun T-shirts. So you're just going to write this down. I like to center it and make it a bit bigger. You can make it very big, as well as go in, drag another heading to the corner here, and write down links. This is what I did, but obviously you can write everything down. I also aligned it to the left, and you can go into style and basically change the family of the font, change it to any other font that you want. I chose a font that is more cursive because I thought it will be a nice mix to it, but you can really check any font that you like, that you fancy. It might be nice, you know, just to try it out. And I'm going to make this one a bit bigger as well, maybe extra large. And with the advanced settings, I can sort of push it up by minusing the settings here. Let's minus it to 30. And so it will be kind of pushed up. And then what I want to do after that, I want to add another section. And if you want to have like a photo of you, you could have a photo of you. You could also have, you know, a photo of some of your mock-ups or a photo of a product, for example. So let me just see if I have a product here. I actually do have her here, which is a nice product. So Fun T-shirts. And this photo could be a link, a custom link to that design on your Redbubble store, on your Shopify store, wherever it is. Then I'm going to quickly go here and I'm going to add another section where I'm trying to think about what you guys would want to have as links. So for example, if you're selling t-shirts and you're selling them on multiple places, I would advise you to use buttons, but you can also use headings. I'm going to show you both of them. So if I'm dragging a button, and this is the design of the button that came from my theme, from my template, but I can obviously change it. So the button says click here, but I can write down Redbubble store, have the link go to the Redbubble store here. You just copy paste it. I have different types of buttons based on the theme, but I'm not really using any of them. I'm just going to choose the default and edit the style myself. So the typography basically kept the font that I was using for my theme. You can go ahead and change it out by clicking on typography. You can also make this text bigger, edit the color of the background of the text, add some padding to the text so it's going to be wider, as well as edit the radius of the angles here, which is kind of what I did for my own. I just gave it a different border, but you can go ahead and have like a Redbubble store. And then what I'll do is I'll duplicate this one. And here, let's say this, you also have Society 6, right? Or you also have like TeePublic. And with TeePublic, you might want to have a different color. So we go ahead and just go into color and choose a different color for your TeePublic store. You can also play with the size of the text. So like make like one very big or make this one smaller. If you guys want to, it gives it like a funky, cool look. And let's say you also have like a coupon code or a discount with your Etsy store, or if you want to present, let's say you have like a sale for your Etsy store. So you can basically, what I'm going to do is first I'm going to duplicate this and I'm going to write down here Etsy shop, or shop on Etsy, and obviously you put your link here. I'm going to go back to styling and I'm going to make it orange because Etsy is orange. You could do this in the color of your brand or in the color of the platforms that you're referring people to, just for the symmetry of it. And I can make this one like the biggest one ever, but I can also do something like this by going to text editor and placing it above the Etsy shop. I can write down something like, so I wrote down enjoy an exclusive 30% off discount with coupon code INSTA30. And obviously I'm going to open the toggle bar here to see more options to edit, and I'm going to center the whole thing, but I do need to have this one a bit bigger. It's a bit small for me, so maybe let's try to change it to a different type of heading. Or I can leave it as a paragraph, but go to style and work on the typography manually by just lifting this up. And also I want to minimize the line height because it is way too narrow. So I'm just going to play around with it. And I have here the Insta 30 that I might want to make a bit bigger. You know what? I can just delete it and just manually enter a heading for the coupon code. And here, write down Insta 30. I'm going to center it. I'm going to make it a lot bigger, like this. And I'm going to style it maybe with a different color. I can give it, you know, like a popping out color. I can also give it a bit of a shadow if I want to, like a drop shadow, and play around with the alignment of the shadow. This, if I want to, even though it doesn't really look good, yeah? I'm not really sure. I was like doing this and I'm like, yeah, that shadow doesn't look good. And I'm doing the shadow here, but I also want to push this up again. So again, I will go to margin, and the top one would be minus, maybe let's do minus 40, and it will reach here. So this will be like fun t-shirts or your logo links. This will link to this specific t-shirt design, Redbubble store, TeePublic store, enjoy an exclusive discount of 30% off with the coupon code this on my Etsy shop. Or let's say you don't have an Etsy shop. Let's say you just have, you know, the same exact shop. You're working just with Redbubble. So this will be your entry and you're working just with Redbubble. But what you want to send out to people is the message that there is so much to be found, because maybe you're trying to promote a specific mug or you're pushing forward a specific design. So what you can do here is add heading here down below, write down trending designs, and basically go in and just add images of these trending designs. So for example, I am trying to find out if I have like any designs here that I've uploaded. Let me just do something real quick here by going back into my Canva and actually making some of these files. You know, with the magic of video editing, you're actually not going to see this process. You're just going to see me while I'm downloading them, and they're done. And these designs are done. And they're being uploaded onto WordPress with the magic of video editing. You didn't have to wait till I downloaded them and made them. By the way, all these t-shirt designs are from my previous video about cool t-shirt or pun ideas. So it's like cool, funny animal and fruit pun ideas. So if you want to go ahead and check it out how I made them, that is pretty dope. But I'm just going to start by choosing one of them. So trending designs is your one in a million, and you can have this go to any link that you want. So you can literally send people to this exact specific product, and you can add a caption. For example, one in a million t-shirt, and I can go over on styling, choose the caption, and edit the typography of the caption. So for example, one in a million t-shirt, one in a million, one in a million t-shirt. It's so hard to say it, guys. I don't know why. And maybe try to make it a bit thicker, a bit bolder, like this. Or you can leave it without. And what I'm going to do is just duplicate this, go again to this t-shirt, and this time place this one, and go here and write down no problema t-shirt, because that is what it is. And again, change the link here to this t-shirt design, and again, duplicate this, go ahead here, choose this design, and again, I don't have to send it to this link. Like I can put in all the t-shirts for men from my Redbubble shop and write down funny t-shirts for men and provide a link to your t-shirts. And you can also do the same things with your collection. So instead of trending designs, you can also go here, add a heading, and write down categories or collections. Let's just center this, make this a bit bigger, make it more noticeable. You can also completely change the colors. You don't have to stay with the colors of your template or of your theme. And you can write down collections, and with the collections, you can do the buttons for different collections, or you can have like a photo for different collections. It's all up to you. But for example, right now, this little page, if I look at it on the desktop, it might not look as good and it might look kind of messy, but when you take it to a mobile point of view, this is how it looks, and this is what mattered to me. You can obviously also design it to look good on a desktop, but I don't think that if what you're doing is just having, you know, this quick link to go somewhere from Instagram, There are not a lot of people who are using Instagram and clicking on links from their computers. It's more from phones. You can pretty much place everything here. If you are selling printable items, it's pretty much basically the same. So let's say I'm like selling planners. So I will add like a good photo of me while I'm using a planner or while I'm doing anything. The logo up above will obviously change. I can write down here, planning is joy or something. There was a photo of me. Instead of Redbubble shop, you will be writing down Etsy store. The link will obviously change, and you can go ahead and style this up to look more like Etsy. And then instead of trending designs, you can have planner types and change these photos to be the photos of the different planners that you have. Like if you have a weight loss planner, if you have anything like that. And for the bottom of this, you can, for example, say like contact me, like ways for people to contact you. You can also add information about you as a person. Like this could be like about me. So for example, if you're selling coloring pages, you can have like an about me section and write down why you started making coloring pages and why you like it. You can also have an about section that talks about the products and how people can go ahead and download them or the quality, or just have like a contact me. If you have any questions, you can DM me on Instagram or your email address. And obviously, if you want to use this one to promote any type of video that you've had on YouTube, the best way to do it is by simply going back here to the widgets area, just dragging down a video here, and it's going to tell you, hey, which video do you want? So I'm just going to go here, and let's say I want the shop reviews. I'm going to copy the link address and just go back to Elementor, put in the link address here, delete the timing, and you can also set this video to autoplay. So it's just going to start up as soon as someone is going to go into your link in bio, which is also a cool little idea. But I don't pretty much like that one. And you can add pretty much any video here. You could also embed different things like a Google map for your location. You can have different icons here. You can use dividers between the sections. For example, if you want to have like a different type of line between each section so that people like will see a line here, just put in a line or of any kind really. You can add the line to an element and write down shop now or something like that. There are really many options. I do know that this is something that I like to do, that I enjoy doing, and having this really affected my views because I'm getting a lot more traffic to my YouTube channel from Instagram, and I'm also getting a lot more shop reviews as of the last few days when I started doing this. So I'm continuing on with this. I might make it a bit more desktop friendly and not just mobile friendly in the next few days after I finish working on my website. But for now, this is what it is. It's just a cool, easy way to add text, to add a logo, to add any link to anywhere you want, in any style you want. By the way, you can just go to one of these photos, go to style this photo, and make it rounder. I can even make it more round like this, or make it a full circle like this, and just have a photo that is a circle here. I can make it smaller, I can make it bigger. I can really make sure that I put my best foot forward, whether you're doing it with your Redbubble store, whether you're doing it with different collections, whether you have several platforms that you're selling on, or if you're doing it for your printables journey. And we are done with this part of the tutorial. We're gonna go back to me, talk about this some more, and also talk about what we have coming for us tomorrow. And we're back to me. If you like this video, if you like this tutorial, feel free to like this video on YouTube, because every time you do, YouTube thinks, hey, this is a cool video, I'm gonna show it to more people. And subscribe to my channel if you are not yet subscribed. So this was pretty much it, how to build a link in bio Linktree using WordPress. And again, obviously you do have to have a WordPress account. And I do believe that you can also use a free version of WordPress.com and just go there and make sure to have the Elementor plugin in, create a full page on the canvas, and just make it this way. However, if you already have a WordPress website or you're building one for yourself, this is the best way to have the link in bio, because you can also keep it branded. You can also keep the footer and the header together so people can easily just click and go to your website if that is what you want. I am thinking about making another video about this topic, maybe in July, with just the link in bio options like Linktree or like Canva. There are also a lot of other services, so let me know if that is something that is interesting to you in the comment section down below. We have a crazy month this month with 30 videos in 30 days. We are on day 13 and I am, wow, this is insane, guys. Insane, but I'm loving it. And for all of you guys who DM'd me asking me to slow down, don't worry guys, I'm perfectly fine. It's actually bringing me more joy right now than I thought it would be, so I'm gonna keep it up for the month of June, but no way I'm gonna be this masochistic in the month of July. No way. Before we say goodbye for today, I just want to share the schedule for the next week with you guys because there might be some changes than the schedule I've posted on my Instagram. And let me just get my notebook. Okay, so I'll be seeing you guys again tomorrow. And we've talked about last week about how to sell on Fiverr, to sell your services, which is not a source of passive income, but active income, but still a good way to make money online. And on that video, I promised that on the 14th, we will have a video on how to sell better on Fiverr with tips and tricks that I've learned from the past 6 years selling on that platform as a level 2 seller. And I also told you that if you have any questions, you can comment them or DM them to me. And I got a few DMs with interesting questions. So tomorrow I'm going to give you, I think it was 11 different tips on how to sell better on Fiverr to maximize your account, and maybe the reason why you're not selling is hidden within these tips, plus answering some of your questions that you DM me onto Instagram. On the 15th, I will be going over ThisNew, the print-on-demand supplier, as I will show you how I designed my next order. I ordered a tank top, a face mask, a pencil case, and a laptop sleeve, and I would love to share with you guys the designs that I've made as well as some more design ideas for their platform because their platform is quite cool. If you don't know ThisNew, this supplier, you can go ahead and check out my previous video about this supplier where I got, I think it was a thermos, a puzzle, a pair of socks, and a keyring with a link to that review down below. On the 16th of the month, we will have another shop review video, so go ahead guys, keep on sending me your beautiful shops for reviews. And on the 17th, the 4 ways that people make money from YouTube. This video about ways to make money from YouTube is not going to be directly about me. There will be a video coming up on July 7th summarizing 6 months on YouTube. Guys, I can't believe it's 6 months already, yeah? And where I'm going to be talking about how I started, why I started, if I think that I gotten any better, because one of my goals was to go over video editing, and I've never edited any video before starting this YouTube channel, and I'm doing all the editing by myself, which is pretty dope. And I'm going to be going over that as well as how much money I've made with these 6 months on YouTube. Hint, it's still less than minimum wage, given the fact that some of these videos that I made in the beginning took me over 17 hours to make. But I still thought it will be interesting for you guys to see that. Let me know if that is interesting to you. It will be on July 7th. But moving back again for June 17th, how do people make money from YouTube 4 different ways? Coming right after that is a video that I'm not sure that's going to keep to the schedule. On Friday the 18th, I'm going to be reviewing several products that I ordered from Redbubble. I've ordered 2 t-shirts, one from my shop, one from a viewer's shop, on 2 different types of t-shirts, as well as a magnet. The t-shirts have arrived, but the magnet has not arrived yet. So if it will not arrive here by Thursday or Friday morning, I will just be switching this video with something else. If it will arrive, I'm going to be reviewing these items because there is a lot to say about the quality of Redbubble t-shirts. A lot. For those of you who are selling printables or even KDP, the 19th of June is going to be an interesting day because we're going to be reviewing calendar and planner options. I have so many printable calendars and printable planners that I have made throughout the years, and they're so variant in their ideas and in their styles, and we'll be going over them together. It's sort of going to be like an inspiration day, and I hope that you will like this type of video because it doesn't include design features. I will say how I designed each and every one of these planners and each and every one of these calendars, but it's going to be mainly an inspiration video showing you different types of planners and calendars, as well as a small tutorial on how to make mock-ups for these items. And on Sunday, the 20th, there is another video that might move down the schedule a bit because I'm also waiting for a supplier that sent me shoes. Print-on-demand sneakers that I designed myself and I'm totally obsessed with. So if they're not going to arrive here in time, I'm just going to have a different video instead, and I'm going to keep you guys updated in future videos as well as on my Instagram. with that being said, thank you so much for watching. That was it from me for today. And if you've seen any of my videos, you know exactly what I'm about to say right now, because the live chat is going to go away in 3, 2, 1, and I'll see you tomorrow in my next video. Bye!